Good morning! So let's have our math virtual class, and our lesson for today is about word problems, combined operations on addition and subtraction. Again, our lesson for today is about word problems. But before that, of course, we're going to have a quick review about how to solve combined operations on addition and subtraction. So 2 weeks ago, we learned how to solve this problem by doing 2 steps. Step 1, so for example here we have, inside the parentheses, we have 906 minus 574 minus 123. So step number 1, again, we're going to solve the operations inside the parentheses. So we're going to answer that one first, and then step number 2, subtract the answer from the sum. So if you get the answer here, you're going to minus this 123. So let's do it again and have a review. So step number 1, we're going to solve 906 minus 574. So this is the answer. And then step number 2, so our answer is 332. And then we're going to minus 123. And then when we minus, so 2 minus 3, cannot, so we borrow 1 from number 3, and number 3 will number 2, and number 2 will become 12. So 12 minus 3 is equals to 9, 2 minus 2 is equal to 0, 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. So our answer here is 209. So let's have another example. 955 minus, inside the parentheses, we have 450 plus 136. So again, our step number 1, answer first the number inside the parentheses. So 450 plus 136 is equal to 586. And then, of course, step number 2, we're going to minus 955 minus, because it says minus 586. So we got the answer 369. So our answer here is 369. Great. Let's have another example as our review. Inside the parentheses, we have 345 minus 43 plus 264. So again, our step number 1, answer first inside the parentheses. So 345 minus 43 is equal to 302. And then we're going to add, it says here, plus 264. So we're going to add plus 264. Our answer that we got is 566. So our answer here is 566. So we already did our quick review about how to solve combined operations. So let's go on with our word problems on combined operations. Word problems, it means jot panha. But before that, I would like you to open your workbook page 21. Again, please bring out and open your workbook, page 21. Page 21. So in your workbook, page 21, we have here a word problem example. So let's read it loud. Let's read together the problem. Kelly has 498 fish in her pond. She buys another 345 fish. Then she gives away 285 of the fish to her friend. How many fish does Kelly have in her pond now? So our question here is, how many fish does Kelly have in her pond now? Our working solution is 498 plus 345 fish minus 285. Because Kelly has 498 fish and then she buys another means iknang. She buys another 345 fish. So we're going to add, and then she sells off 285. So that will be our working solution. So let's find the answer. But before that, in our word problem, we're going to write the sentence. So we have here, Kelly has 498 fish in her pond. And then she buys another 345 fish. So we're going to answer that. So let's answer first. 498 fish plus 345 fish is equal to 843 fish. So 498 fish plus 345 is equal to 843 fish. And then we're going to minus 285 fish. So our answer is 558. So the answer, it should be sentence. The answer should be in a sentence. How many fish does Kelly have? So our answer should be Kelly has 558 fish in her pond now. Very good. Next, number 2. This is an example, number 2. Let's read the problem. The seller has 550 ears of corn. He sells off 265 ears of corn in the morning. He sells off another 172 ears of corn in the afternoon. How many ears of corn is the seller left with? So again, we're going to write our working solution. So what will be our working? So here, we're going to write 550 minus 265 plus 172. So that will be our working solution. And then we're going to write here, a seller has 550 ears of corn. He sells off 265 ears of corn. he sells another 172 ears of corn. So we have here the sentences. We wrote down the sentences, but we need to answer first our numbers inside the parentheses. So we're going to solve that one first. Okay, so let's add 265 plus 172 is equal to 437 ears of corn. Now, if you get the answer already, we're going to minus. So, this answer is 437. So, 550 minus 437. So, let's solve. So, 550 minus 437 is equal to 113. So 0 minus 7 cannot. So we're going to borrow. This will be 4 and this will be 10. 10 minus 7 is equal to 3. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. So our answer is 113. So, the question is, how many ears of corn is the seller left with? So, our answer should be, there were 113 ears of corn left. So, that is our word problems. That is how you solve the word problems on combined operations. Again, don't forget our 2 steps. Step number 1, answer first the numbers inside the parentheses. And then you're going to solve if it's sum or difference. Okay, so this is the end of our lesson. Again, I want you to watch again and finish your workbook, page 21. Thank you.